I have all the Iron Mans I need. I am so done with Iron Man. After I get this one. Hi everyone and welcome to One Six Figure Focus, and in this video we're going to take a look at the Hot Toys Iron Man Mark III 2.0 6-scale figure by Hot Toys based on the likeness of Iron Man and obviously sculpted on the likeness of the actor Robert Downey Jr. It's a pre-order product. It's, I believe, $455. Quick check on that. It is $455. And it's due for release sometimes between July 2023 and December 2023. That's interesting because a lot of the other figures that they announced yesterday are up for estimated to be released sometime between October 2023 and March 2024. But then again, this is Iron Man. This is what they do. So yeah, look, obviously I was joking in the intro. I do have the quarter scale version of the Mark III. I have the Mark 6 6-scale, which is my favorite, the Mark 85, which is battle damaged, and the Mark 47. I pretty much have all the Iron Mans that I need. Like, I love the Mark 7. I probably won't get it. I love the Mark 5. I won't get it. I probably won't get that Mark 1. But this is the Mark III. This is the one that started it all. And to be honest, the only reason I got the quarter scale is because I couldn't get this in 6 scale. But I still love the quarter scale anyway. And I have plans for a quarter scale collection. So I'm going to have to take a look at this. Yeah, it's a pre-order product due for release sometime between next year, between July 2023 and December 2023. It is the Mark III. It is die-cast. They've adjusted the size on this. The last version of this had this silly torso that you swapped in and out, like a straight torso and then a twisted torso, so the articulation wasn't great. It was undersized. You got this base. The head sculpt, as we'll see, is fantastic. Let's just take a look at everything that it comes with. If you order within a certain time frame now within the sideshow, you get this battle damage part. I do like this. I'm not gone those holograms. They're not enough to drag me in, but I do like different type of accessories. Like for the Obi-Wan Kenobi, I did like that little box with the two lightsabers and the material and stuff like that, but not enough to get me to actually pre-order. This looks super. So it's not a straight reissue. It's a Mark 2.0 over 3. So it's the Mark III 2.0. They've upgraded it, and they've actually said 2.0. Do they usually say 2.0? I thought that was a phrase that we coined. I thought when something wasn't just a straight reissue, when they went back to it and improved it, we called it a 2.0. I don't remember, did they ever actually use the phrase 2.0? Does that mean that they're watching us and they're taking our lingo and they're putting it into their products? Let me know. Can you think of something else that was marketed as a 2.0, so not a straight reissue, that actually had it written up there? So what does he come with? The head sculpt is fantastic. We're going to take a look at it. You have the battle damaged chest plate. I believe it has a swap out parts. There's a bunch of swap out parts here. So you've got the clean chest plate and the clean face plate, or you can get the battle damaged chest plate and the clean face plate. So here they have the clean face plate with the battle damaged chest plate. Obviously you got the usual light up parts, the eyes, the chest, and now you've got the kind of blue part from the back of the calves, which the quarter scale sitting behind my screen has, and it's a nice touch. You have the wrist rocket, the rocket launcher, the single rocket on each wrist. You've got this thing which I think they call a shield, but never really looked like a shield to me, to be honest, but that's what they call it. Cool diorama base, even with the dynamic flight stand. I'm wondering if these eyes light up. Special edition has this crushed up and gnarled, I suppose, Mark III helmet, because he does, I think the Ironmonger takes this at one point towards the end of the film, crushes it up, so you could actually pose this up, put it on the diorama base or in front of the diorama base and have him posed up with the head sculpt exposed. The head sculpt is pretty good. I like doing the things like that and then swapping him back, and like the Mark 47 I have with you. Can you see it? Yeah, I'm kind of in the way here. I've never posed that with the helmet because I really like the head sculpt, and I like the fact that it comes with the glasses and just the way he's going to reach to get his glasses. It just looks like a natural pose. So all of this looks good. Look, it's the Mark III. Iron Man launched the MCU. This suit is iconic. It stood the test of time. You go back and watch Iron Man, still a good watch. This suit is still one of my favorite suits. Still no Mark 6 though. I think the Mark 6, there's no think. The Mark 6 is my favorite suit. But this looks good. Let's take a look at some of the photos. I'm going to flick through some of them and stop on the ones I really like. Really like the proportions here. And if I notice, like, this suit, it always stands out to me that it kind of has more of a circular chest. Like this kind of comes down as like a curve here. It's definitely quite bulky. It's one of the more bulky suits. Probably not as bulky as the Mark 7, but it's a very curvy chest piece, basically. Yeah, this looks cool. Base looks great as well. So look at all these things that pop up. You've got a rocket here, a rocket launcher here, and then he's got these little, they're like targeted, they're like targeted bullets from that Gomira scene where, you know, the you see it from his point of view, and a computer targets several different targets, and then these things pop out. They're like tiny little, kind of almost like guided bullets or guided micro missiles or something. Light up eyes, light up chest piece. I presume if you swap out the repulsors, you've light up repulsors. The back of the heels here where these openings, you got the blue light up. You can't see it there, but it does. I love these poses when everything opens out and you can see all the different pieces and intricate parts that are swap out and open up. Yeah, this is probably going to be a done deal. I can't escape this. Can't escape this. Head sculpt. I think the head sculpt looks great. It's fantastic. It's definitely a step up to the other older ones that I've seen for this figure. You got a bit of blood here and some actually separate little whispers of hair here. Looks good. I saw again on Anthony's channel, 6-Scale Mafia, last night. I was watching him there on the replay this morning, and I saw, like, I think it was Dante and a few others kind of saying that he looks, the head sculpt is good, but he does look a bit too old. And I tend to agree. Like, I mean, I think the head sculpt is really, really, really good. I definitely think it's an improvement over the last ones, but they have aged him a bit. I think they make him look a little bit younger, and you're in business then. Still looks great though. It's definitely better than some of the older ones that I've seen with that kind of hairstyle. Right, so let's take a look at some of the updates. Finally, articulated waist, none of that kind of strange swap out torso. I thought that was a bit ridiculous. It put me off getting the figure, to be honest. Enhanced armor colors, great. Inner mechanical details with light up function, yeah, looks good. So that's a new part there. The height difference as well. So this is actually more true 6 scale, so obviously a bit taller, and die cast. Yeah, I'm happy enough with this. Am I going to pre-order right away and rush out? No, I'm going to wait because a lot of this stuff sits. Hopefully they overproduce this and therefore it ends up in the bargain bin. I'll get it, but I wouldn't hold my breath on that. Iron Man sells. So it's I don't know. I just can't see this going into like Mark 50 or Battle Damage 85 or 85 territory, which are drop down prices. But who knows what's the lie of the land in the market will be like in 2 years' time. Yeah. I don't think I can pass on this. That's all I have to say. So if you want to support the channel, like the video, subscribe to the channel, let me know if you have an Iron Man or not, and if you're getting this or not. I think if you're thinking about getting an Iron Man, you haven't got a hot toy, this is like this is a great starting point for either someone just getting into hot toys who likes Iron Man, or just some diehard Iron Man fan who has no intention of getting any more than one. But yeah, I think we all started off that way. It's a slippery slope. Also follow me on Instagram and follow me on Twitter. That's it. See you in the next one. Good luck.